Not sure if all this activity is at all related to the winds from Florence.
Yeah, it could be, because we're starting to see those winds coming in out of the southwest, and they're going to be moving across the state. And so any activity, if we were to get any rain at all, it's going to all move towards the east coast.
Okay.
But our chances for rain are not very good. That's just a little clue as to what's going on. But in the meantime, the hurricane season has been very busy. And as you can see, we've had 10 named storms so far this year, and 5 of them have become hurricanes. And so the first one, of course, that we're going to be dealing with is Florence. That's on our map right here. And you can see Florence has already moved on shore. Then we also have Helene and Joyce. They're moving away from the U.S. mainland. They're moving off towards the northeast. And then we have what was Isaac. And of course, Isaac is still hanging around as a low pressure system right now. And we'll be talking about that in just a second. But in the meantime, we do have Florence moving towards the west at 3 miles per hour, 40-mile-per-hour wind. So it's downgraded a little bit. 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and this system is going to continue to move off towards the west, but very slowly. And that is the problem, is that it is moving so slowly that all this copious amounts of rainfall have really been affecting negatively all and impacting all of this area in life-threatening situations now developing as a result of the severe flooding and mudslides, landslides. We're seeing all sorts of things, flash flooding taking place as a result of 30-inch rainfalls and another 10 to maybe even 14 inches of rainfall for tomorrow and parts of the Carolinas. And you can see the rain bands coming on in quite steadily. They have not abated. This has been going on all day, and you can see even into the nighttime hours there doesn't seem to be any end in sight. It will certainly help and be improving matters as soon as the system moves away from the water, but right now that's not the case. And the areas in gray that you see on your screen, those are indicative of 16 inches plus amounts of rainfall, but we've had reports of up to 30 inches of rainfall, with another 10 to 15 inches expected tomorrow. So that's another bit of rain that's going to be coming on through, and so once again we're seeing this horrible situation developing all across the area. In the meantime, we're looking at the I'm not sure why this isn't advancing, but there we go. So in the meantime, we're going to be seeing the rain coming on through, and we are dry right here across the state of Florida. And you can see that the showers that we've had are all moving in this direction. They're sort of moving up into the center of Florence. And so tomorrow we're going to be seeing the same pattern repeating. We'll have a few showers out in the Gulf of Mexico. Those that move on shore will continue to move off towards the east. Anything that develops east of I-75 will also continue to move off towards the east. But we have that dry air sitting on top of us right now, and so that has really inhibited the opportunity for rain. We've seen less than, well, we've seen about a 20% chance developing throughout the day today, and the same will be true for tomorrow. Isaac this is the remnants of Isaac now, could continue to move and will move into the Gulf of Mexico by Tuesday. There is the possibility it could regenerate, and definitely we need to be keeping our eyes on this system, especially as it moves into the Gulf on Tuesday. That's going to be the day that you want to pay attention to what Isaac is doing. All the models pretty much taking it here into the center Gulf, but right now, as we know, anything can happen. So Isaac is certainly still one to watch for us. And of course, temperatures right now mostly in the 80s across the region. Can you believe it? And over the next couple of days, we're going to continue to see 90s. Our daytime high today was 90 degrees, and of course that will be true for the rest of this week as well, with rain chances today, Sunday, at 20%, and that will continue for Monday and Tuesday. And Tuesday is the day that we want to be paying attention to what's going on with Isaac. Just a reminder there. Ray?